Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Hope you all are healthy and safe at your home and focus on your studies. Am I right? Yes, right. This video is about food processing and technology. That is chapter 5 of unit 2nd, Food Science and Technology. This chapter is divided into two parts. Here is first part for you. In this slide, you can see some food items here, like there is some chips, wafers, cookies, cold drinks, sauces, muffins, here burger, cornflakes, coffee, candy, oil. So these are the food items. These are processed food items and it is manufactured by cereals, oil seeds, coffee beans. There are so many ingredients which is used to process a food item which is digestible, eatable. Can you imagine what happened if processing is not done? We have to eat raw material like cereals, pulses, beans, oil seeds. Oh, there is no variety. It is undigestible, tasteless. So let's start with your chapter. First, take a look on the learning objectives of this chapter. After completing this chapter, you can understand what is food processing and technology, its history, development and present status, the significance of and basic concept of the subject. Be aware of the skills required to a professional food scientist and technologist. Be aware of the career opportunities available, educational and the qualification required for a specific career in the industry, scope for self-employment and entrepreneurship. So these are the learning objectives of this chapter. In this video, that is part 1 of chapter 5, the topic to be covered are introduction of food processing and technology, its significance, basic concept and basic terminology, that is food science, food processing, food technology and food manufacturing, development of food processing and technology, and importance of food processing and preservation. So these are the topics which I am going to cover in this video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell button so that you can get information about my videos and new updates. What is food processing? Why it is required? So food items are being processed for various reasons. Since times immemorial, grains have been dried after harvest to increase their shelf life. Initially, food were processed primarily to improve digestibility, palatability, and to ensure a continuous supply. Very important point. If food items are not being processed, then what happens? We can get these foods only when there is the season of that food items. But after processing, we can get it at any time, whenever, wherever. we required, we need of this item, we can get it. So to ensure a continuous supply is also a reason, and it is a big reason, that food items are processed. Nowadays, the demand of processed food is increased. Why? What is the reason why demand is increased? Due to improved transportation and communication. It is very easy to transport any food product from one place to another place. Second is increasing industrialization. Third, consumers' diverse need. Today's consumer has diverse need. What is their needs? That is fresh and more natural food, safer and healthier food, and foods with adequate shelf life. Better quality of food with retention of nutrients. Specific functional properties and taste, texture and consistency. They want variety. They want specific function according to their taste buds. Easy to package, storage and transportation. So this has served a stimulus to scientists to develop methods and techniques to process food in a manner that the food product will meet the requirement and demand of the consumer. Consumer demand has to be fulfilled. That's why scientists do research and develop so many techniques to process the food, and a variety of food items you can get nowadays. All of us, we eat ready-made foods. This range from biscuit, bread, pickles, papad to food such as ready-to-eat curries, meal items, snacks. Such food and other are manufactured using a variety of process and technology. For some simple traditional methods are still, while newer process and technologies are employed to produce processed food in bulk. So traditional technology is also used, and there is a modern techniques which is going to develop and which is developed by the scientist is used to produce processed food in bulk. What are the significance of food processing and technology? India has progressed from an agro deficit to agro surplus country. At this time, India is an agro surplus country and creating need for storage and processing of agriculture and horticulture produces. Due to developing technology, India became an agro surplus country. Indian food industry has thus emerged as a major producer of processed food items and ranked in 5th in terms of size, contributing nearly 6% of GDP. Besides, changes in lifestyles, increasing mobility and globalization have increased the demand for various types of products, making the research for newer technology necessary. Further, on 14th January 2010, Government of India announced the setting up of mega food processing parks to boost the food processing industry. It is well known that simple diets based largely on staple food such as cereals are often deficient in certain nutrients, leading to deficiency diseases. So therefore, food fortification is also done by adding the lagged nutrients in food products to ensure minimal dietary requirements of human being. There are some examples. You see the ad of salt. There is iodized salt. When you bring a packet, you look at the packet of salt, there is written iodized salt. So iodine is added in the salt. This is fortification. Folic acid added to flours. Folic acid lost during processing, so it is added in the flours. Vitamin A added to oils and fats. These nutrients are required for better health for human being. So these nutrients are added to food items when it is processed. What are the basic concept of food science? What is the basic concept of food processing and technology? There is few terminology used in food processing and technology. One is food science. Food science is the study of the biological, chemical, microbiological, horticulture, stats, nutrition, physics, and their effects on culinary, nutritional, and sensory, storage and safety aspect of food and beverages. It is a distinct field involving application of basic science such as chemistry and physics, culinary art, agronomics, and microbiology to process the food. It is a broad discipline concerned with all the technical aspect of food, beginning with the harvesting and ending with the cooking and consumption. Like after harvesting, development of food product, food safety and packaging, sensory evaluation, nutrition point of view is also take care at the time of processing, and sustainability of food items. So these are the reason why food are being processed and what is the meaning of food science. Food scientists have to use the knowledge of biology, physical science, and engineering to study the composition of food, changes that occur at various stages from harvest through different process and storage, causes of their spoilage, and the principle underlying food processing. Food scientists deal with the psychochemical aspect of food, thus helping us to understand the nature and properties of food. Next term used in food processing and technology is food processing. Food processing is the process of physical and chemical techniques, or we can say it is a set method and techniques used to transform raw ingredients into semi-finished food products or finished food products. Food processing is required good quality raw materials from either plant and or animal sources to be converted into attractive, marketable, and often long shelf life food products. So what is food processing? Is a technique of physical and chemical technique by which food is processed. Food ingredients, agriculture products are processed and converted into food items. Food processing is the transformation of raw ingredients into food and of food into other forms. How? How it is processed? Like clean harvested crops or butchered animal products, uses them to produce attractive, marketable and long shelf life food products. There is a picture in this slide. I am trying to show you how food processing is done. Here's your favorite food, French fries. So you can see the processing of French fries. Firstly, fresh potatoes is taken in industry, then cleaning and peeling. After that, picking, cutting, blanching, instant freezing, pre-cooling, de-oiling, pre-frying, then cutting into shape and then package. After that these products are stored in cold rooms, and when it is with you bring it from market. You just take it out from your fridge and deep frying it, and what is the end result? After finishing your frying, you eat tasty French fries. I know this is your favorite food. The food are processed for 5 major reasons. There are 5 major reasons why there is a need of food processing. What is the reason? That is preservation for later consumption or sale, to fetch better price. You can see the change. Potato is 25 rupees kg, and if you are taking French fry, then it is maybe 1500 rupees kg. So there is a difference you can see in price. Removal of inedible portions, like peels are removed, seeds are removed. So this is also a reason why food are processed. Destruction or removal of harmful substance. Conversion to forms desired by the consumer. You need French fry of potato, you can eat this. You need chips of potato, you can eat it. You want to eat tikki burger of potato, you can eat it. Tikki in burger, you can eat it. So conversion of forms in your desired taste. And last but not the least, subdivision into food ingredients. So these are the 5 major reasons why food are processed. Next term used in food processing is food technology. Food technology is a science branch that deals with techniques involved in production, processing, packaging, labeling, and quality management and distribution of food products. So, food science deals with from production to distribution. There are so many steps in food technology department. This field is also involves techniques and processes that are used to transform raw material into food. Next term is food manufacturing. Food manufacturing is the process of taking edible raw material and transforming them into food products, can be bought and sold. It is the mass production of food products using principle of food technology to meet the diverse need of growing population. Food manufacturing is one of the largest manufacturing industries in the present time. This picture shows you the food manufacturing process. You can see there are some fruits which is processed, and after processing packaging is done, and this is labeling is done, and this is your final food product which you get from market. This is a fruit juice. You can get it from market. So these are the reasons why food are manufactured, and this is the largest industry of present time. Next is food preservation. This is a term used in food processing. In your home, you see this process. Your mother is doing, your grandmother, all you preserve food for eat after preserve food you eat whenever you want. And in your home there are so many food product is preserved. Example, peas. You can see here peas is there. Nowadays there is a season of peas and now it is going to end. So many of us peel the peas and put it in zip pouch and freeze it in our freezer. Your mother makes pickles, murabba, papad. These are the preservation of food. So food preservation refers to any one of number of techniques used to prevent food from spoilage. If we are not going to preserve it, then it is spoiled. So there are so many traditional methods of food preservation, that is pickling, boiling, sun drying, roasting, baking, and controlled fermentation, candying. Some traditional Indian processed food like pickle, sharbat, papad. In this slide you can see there is dried tomato, dried fruits. So these are the methods which is used from long time ago to preserve the food and eat it whenever you need it. Now just take a look on the history of food processing and technology. That is development of food processing and technology. In 1810, Nicholas Appert developed the method of canning. In 1864, Louis Pasteur conducted research on production of vinegar, wine, alcohol, and developed pasteurization of milk. The milk which you get from dairy, packet milk, that is from either it is from Mother Dairy or Amul or Parasani milk. If you see on the packet, there is one word is written, that is pasteurized milk. So pasteurization is developed by Louis Pasteur. It is a technique in which the milk is preheated before serving to you in packet forms at a definite temperature and definite set of time to kill the microorganisms in that food products. That's why this milk is having a long shelf life. It is increased its shelf life. And in 20th century, after World War II, the space race and the rising consumer society in developed countries contributing the growth of food processing with such advanced juice concentrates, freeze drying, and introduction to artificial sweeteners, coloring agent, and preservatives. By the 20th century, automatic appliances like microwave oven, blender paved way of convenience cooking. The second half of the 20th century witnessed a rise in the pursuit of convenience. Food processing companies marketed their products like frozen fruit, instant soup mixes, ready-to-eat food, especially towards middle-class working wives and mothers. Food technology has provided a vast variety of safe and convenient food. You can take very safe and convenient packed food from outside. You can bring it anywhere where you go. So in developing countries, this rapidly expanding and developing field has been helpful in improving food security and has opened avenues for employment at all levels. What is the importance and need of food preservation? Now we come to the main point. So what is the importance and why food processing is needed? There are so many importance. First is prevent food wastage. Food products are perishable in nature. Like milk, when you bring milk from any doodh wala, you keep aside without boiling it. What happen? After some time, दूध फट जाएगा आपका. So if you boil it, then the shelf life of milk is increased. So prevent food from wastage is the reason of food processing. Food products are perishable in nature. Food processing increase shelf life of agriculture surplus product and thus prevent food wastage. Next is increase food palatability. As raw agriculture products are converted into edible forms that is fit for human consumption. What happens when you eat wheat in raw form? You cannot digest it. Even you cannot eat it properly, chew it properly. So when it is processed and convert wheat into flour, and after that conversion you make dough and make a roti or paratha for you, then it is tastier and easily digestible. So increased food palatability is also a reason of also the importance of food processing and preservation. Next is ensure food safety. Prevents and delay microbial decomposition and food damage from mechanical causes, insect and rodents. Many processing techniques ensure the safety of foods by reducing the number of harmful bacteria that can cause illness, like pasteurization in milk that destroy the bacteria, drying, pickling and smoking. These are the methods by which maximum bacteria of food items are killed. Another benefit of processing is destruction of anti-nutritional factor. For example, cooking destroys protease inhibitors such as trypsin inhibitor found in peas, beans and potatoes. Next importance is ensure food security. It ensures that all people at all times have access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food that meets the food preferences and dietary needs for an active and healthy life. It also improves the nutritional quality. Cooking process improve the nutrients bioavailability and nutrient digestibilities. Many nutrients we cannot digest without cooking. So improved nutritional quality is importance of food processing. That's why food are processed. It also brings variety, convenience and choice in diet. How? A single raw ingredient can be processed into various dishes with variety in color, texture and taste. Convenience food fits with the fast pace and pressures of our modern day society. Off-season food products are also available due to processing technology. So, food processing brings variety, and you can eat fruit juices, jam, squash. What is this? These are variety of fruits. Otherwise, if fruit processing has not been done, so what happened? Always you have to eat fruits whenever its season is there, and only single taste, like you eat apple, you eat orange. Now you can eat orange jam, apple juice, apple vinegar, apple squash. So there is a variety, you have choice. Next is easy in transportation. Processed and packaged food reduce bulk and can be transported to remote areas, flood and drought areas. Anywhere where it is required, it can be transported. Otherwise, you cannot transport. It is not easy to transport a bulk food item without processing. And last but not the least, employment opportunities. There are so many employment opportunities. Food processing industry is a vast industry that provides means of livelihood to millions of people. So there are so many employment opportunities which we will discuss in our next video. One more important point I want to tell you here, that food processing improves the nutritional quality of food products. Cooking, processing improve nutrients and bioavailability and nutrient digestibility. With that, there is a fortification which also increase the nutrient quality, which I tell you earlier, that iodized salt, vitamin A in oils. So these are the benefits of food processing, that is prevent food wastage, increase food palatability, ensure food safety, ensure food security, improve nutritional quality, bring variety, ease in transportation and employment opportunities. That's all about this video. There is a review questions for you, so write down. Explain the following terms: food science, food processing, food technology and food manufacturing. Explain briefly, this is question second. Explain briefly the significance of food technology. How has it affected the life of modern housewives, especially working women? Third question, list some of the old methods of food preservation followed at home, giving examples and their viability in present times. Question number 4, give a brief account of development of food preservation to its present status. And question number 5, this is last question for you. Why do we need to process and preserve food? So write its answer. In next video, we will in next video I will explain you about the classification of food on the basis of extent and type of processing, knowledge and skills needed for food processing and technology, preparing for a career in food preservation and technology, scope of food preservation and technology, and career avenues in this field. I hope you like this video and you understand all the topics which I explained here. So thank you so much for watching this, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also press the bell button for notifications. Thank you so much.